Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Let me introduce our group. We are from group 9. My name Fadillah and my partner is Nurmelia. And we will discuss about presupposition and entailment. In here, I will describe about presupposition and the type of presupposition. But for the first, I will explain what the meaning about presupposition and entailment. A presupposition is something the speaker assumes to be the case prior to making an utterance. Speakers, not sentence, have presupposition. And the next, an entailment is something that logically follows from what is asserted in the utterance. And sentence, not speakers, have entailments. This is presuppositions. If we say that the sentence Mary's dog is cute contains the proposition P and the sentence in Mary has a dog contains the preposition Q, then using the symbol to mean presupposes, we can represent the relationship as in the text you can see. And interestingly, when we project the opposite of the sentence, Mary's dog is cute, by negating it, not P, as Mary's dog isn't cute, we find that the relationship of presupposition doesn't change. That is, the sum proposition Q repeated Mary has a dog continues to be presupposed by not P, as so in the text you can see. And this property of presupposition is generally described as constancy under negation. Basically, it means that the presupposition of a statement will remain constant through event when the statement is negated. And then for the next, I will explain about the types of presupposition. For the first is presupposition, which can only become actual presupposition in context with speaker. For example, the possessive construction in English is associated with a presupposition of extents. And for the second, the existential presupposition. The existential presupposition is not only assumed to be present in possessive construction. For example, your car, you have a car, but more generally in any defined noun phrase. And for the third is lexical presupposition. Lexical presupposition, generally speaking, in lexical preposition, the use of one form with its asserted meaning is conventionally interpreted with the presupposition that another not asserted meaning is understood. For example, stop, start, and again. And for the next is structural presupposition. In this case, certain sentence structures have been analyzed as conventionally and regularly presupposing that part of the structure is already assumed to be true. For example, WH question. When did he leave? That means he left. And for the next is a non-factive presupposition them. A non-factive presupposition is one that is assumed not to true. Verbs like dream, imagine, and pretend. As shown, he pretends to be ill. That means he is not ill. Are used with the presupposition that what follows is not true. And for the next is counterfactual presupposition. Counterfactual presupposition meaning that what is presupposed is not only not true, but is the opposite of what is true or contrary to facts. A conditional structure of the type sound and if you were my friend, you would help me. That means you are not my friend, generally called a counterfactual conditional, presupposes that the information, the if clause, is not true at the time of utterance. Okay, for the next point, will described by Nurmelia. That's all for me. Thank you. I'm sorry for the mistake. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.